What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dermy Wormy, and I got some Doctor Who news for you right now. And this is actually a bit of an older article, but I just stumbled upon it today. Doctor Who Yasmin Finney on fandom, family, and online trolls. Yes. For those of you who do not know, Yasmin Finney plays Rose in the new series for Doctor Who. Not Rose Tyler, Rose Noble. She is a black trans woman. Okay. And when I saw her performance, I thought she just can't act. It's filled with identity politics, so much so that she becomes the greatest and strongest doctor in the history of doctors ever. And it's because she says non-binary, completely taken away from the Dr. Donna dynamics and everything like that. You know, I had entire criticisms on her performance. She can't act. Her being there and everything, her story around in Doctor Who basically destroys past 15 years of past Doctor. She demeans the Doctor by saying that he's a male presenting Time Lord, you know, things like that. But of course, we have to wrap everything up in identity and privilege. I shite you not. But let's get into it. There's a lot of keyboard warriors that have such a strong opinion on the rules that I play. I wonder if it's because we live in an age of wokedom, and over at the BBC, they actually have identity criteria, such as box checking and everything. And when you immediately get cast in some of these rules, people start wondering, hey, were you actually the best performer for the role? 9 times out of 10, probably not, especially with her performance in Doctor Who. But let's keep going. Using TikTok, where she has almost 2 million followers. Chinese spyware. Okay. Yasmin has been open about her experience of being transgender black woman, as well as making it as an actress growing up in the mud of Manchester. She says school was tough, but she was able to relive it in a different way while playing Elle in Heartstopper. I don't even know what that is, but okay. I didn't go to drama school. I didn't have the privilege to see theater shows every weekend, she says. Okay, I didn't have the privilege to go to the movies every weekend either. I'm not an actor. I get it. You want to be an actor, but you probably should have gone to actual drama school because you need to learn how to act. You have no range. You talk very monotonally, and yeah, you're not a good actor. Yasmin says she's super grateful that her roles so far have let her experience a little bit of what I've missed as a person growing up. We'll skip all this because it starts talking about her whole family and how she used to love Doctor Who, but we come down here. Also, making an important part of the cast in those formative years was Billie Piper, who played Rose Tyler, and it didn't go unnoticed by fans that Yasmin's character is also called Rose. That's right. Billie Piper played Rose Tyler, one of fan favorite characters, a beloved character. Yasmin's character is also named Rose. Rose Noble. Now they say, well, I'm just Rose, but that actually is besides the point. The reason they named you Rose is for people that don't actually look you up and everything. Hear that, hey, there's going to be a character named Rose. Rose is coming back. Rose. It's nostalgia bait. That's all this 60th episode was, but specials, the 3-part specials, nostalgia bait. Constantly going off of what people loved about Doctor Who and diminishing that and destroying that in front of our eyes. It was just nostalgia bait. You being named Rose was solely for nostalgia bait. Well, let's see what she has to say. Everyone was like, oh my God, she's taken Billie Piper's role. What about Billie Piper? What happened? No, guys, I'm simply just named after Rose. I'm named after Rose. Yes, implying that you have a connection to Rose. Even in the episode, they say you have a connection to Rose. The reason Donna named you Rose because of Rose Tyler and because the meta crisis was pulling everything in. You are named after Rose Tyler's character, Billie Piper. You have a connection there. So yes, people are going to chastise that for a reason, but you continue on. But that added pressure of being aligned with such a beloved character, as well as her trans identity, meant that Yasmin there has been a downside to becoming cast and dream role online trolls. You gotta love online trolls, people that criticize you for acting and everything. So therefore, you have to start saying that they're just bigoted and hateful individuals. Yes, I'm not lying, but we continue. Any sort of franchise that has been going years and you get a black trans woman playing the role, people are going to have their opinions, she says. It's so funny because when I get a hate comment, it'll be like, your acting was so bad. Yeah, your acting was bad, was very bad. And I hate trans people. Hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. I need receipts for that. I need somebody who outright came out and said, I hate trans people. Did they hate your performance? Did they hate you playing as Rose Tyler? Did they hate the fact that you were just nostalgia bait or anything like that? Is that what they hated? Because I didn't like that. I don't hate you because you're trans. I dislike you because you're a bad actress. And now you're hiding behind identity. Makes me think that you're just, you're a bad actress. So now you have to pull the identity politics card. Gotta love that, don't you? Fair enough, you had one opinion, but then when you tie my identity into it, it's just kind of unfair. Well, you're tying your identity into everything. Everything you've been saying so far throughout this article has been based on your identity. This whole article has her identity all throughout it. The fact that she doesn't talk to parts of her old family because they don't agree with her transitioning. The fact that she wasn't privileged or anything like that. Those are identity traits. Those are all identity traits that you are hiding behind. So now that you're hiding behind it again, I need receipts or this never happened. She can't control the haters, but she can control her response. And so Yasmin says she's just focused on protecting her mental health and acting the role. Ultimately, I just want to deliver a good performance. Well, you need to get some acting school, honey. You're not a good actor. You're horrible. She says, I want people to laugh. I want people to smile. I want people to cry. And also, I just want to be good representation for people that haven't had it. Ah, yes. Good representation. Identity politics 101. She's just there to be representation. Almost everything from the BBC, Doctor Who right now in particular, is all about representation. You have check boxes, all this stuff. That's all Yasmin's there for, is for representation and for representation's sakes. Yet there's one other line here where she says, I just want to be a good actor. But when you tie everything around representation, identity politics, the way you identify, you get criticized for that. I don't care that you're trans. I don't care that you're black. I don't care that you're guy, girl, whatever. All I care about is, can you give a good performance? And no, she can't. She was one of the worst parts of the Star Beast. Besides the actual story, her performance was non-existent and was solely monotone and boring. That's all it was. She is not a good actress. She's a horrible actress, and now she's hiding behind the fact that she's trans and black. That's all she has. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. Let me get you guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share it out, friends. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now. What's going on, guys? Listen, it's Christmas season coming up, and you know what makes great gifts? That's right, Coffee Brand Coffee. Coffee Brand Coffee makes wonderful gifts. And guess what? They don't just have great coffees, teas, and cocos. They also got gear. They got K-Cups. And also, they got wonderful gift boxes. Gift boxes that include all sorts of wonderful, great goodies. You got chocolate-covered coffee beans, raspberry yogurt pretzel twists, sea salt milk chocolates, caramel. You got chocolate-covered coffee beans, peppermint hot cocoa, spicy and sweet treat mixes, kettle corn pop, premium vacuum travel tumblers, and all sorts of wonderful great stuff that you can get at Coffee Brand Coffee. And these make great Christmas gifts. So guys, please check out coffeebrandcoffee.com and use promo code BACKTACO at checkout to get 10% off your purchase. That's coffeebrandcoffee.com, promo code BACKTACO.